Trying to do some of these things fatigued is a big challenge. Sometimes I get no sleep in a day and haven't had surgeries, especially hips and knees. I think a lot of injuries over time were related to fatigue. I'm about at year 2, and it's been a good journey for me in a lot of ways. I've developed skills that every time there's maybe a few microns of gain, but over time you notice it and you compare back to when you started, and there's a lot of difference there. And some of the things I've been able to do, I've done some muscle ups on the rings.
Follow your chest line as you pull with your hands. Yes, PJ! Your face looks like it's angry.
I've done a few frog to handstand to frog.
Yep, that was better, PJ. Good, and nice balance on that. End on that one, that was a good one. Okay.
I've done some handstand to stalders on occasion. Another challenge for me is flexibility, especially hips and knees. Haven't had surgeries, and just being a soccer player does not do wonders for hips, low back. It's funny, I work these things through my mind and I can feel them, see them, and then I try it and watch my body. I'm like, wow, I'm nowhere close to that. So that's a big challenge for me, is just that flexibility. And then the strength of any of these has been fun to develop and work and improve. One of my challenges is just my schedule with work. I'm already baseline fatigued on a daily basis. I average about 4 to 6 hours of sleep in any given day, and sometimes I get no sleep in a day. And trying to do some of these things fatigued is a big challenge. And one of the things that's neat about it is I've been able to recognize the impact of rest or lack of rest, because you're like, oh, I did this 10 times last time, and you go to do it, like, I just got 3. What the heck? They're like, okay, well, I got no sleep last night. Maybe that had something to do with it. And then lows, I aggravated my shoulder, so I kind of got out of doing some of those things. So that's been a little bit of a challenge getting back and trying to tailor the training to get some other skills down in the meantime. That's one of my big challenges, is just allowing my body to recover in between doing these workouts.
Pick a side, go for a side and then release. Hold your core, hold your obliques. Yep, let go with that hand. Hold. Yes. Spin all the way around so that, yes, like that. Yep.
I tend to, as you know, try to overdo things a little bit sometimes. I like, these personal challenges where I'm like, oh, I can do that, and go a little aggressively at things. Yeah. I think a lot of injuries over time were related to fatigue, but my brain's still thinking I could go 100%. And I think one of the neat things about this for me is just I like challenges, I like creativity in life, and it's a nice combination of those. It's things that I don't get to do anywhere else, any other kind of training.
All right, X, and then horse, and then press handstand.
Got it. You got this. Hey, come on, DJ.
Good. Then tuck planche. Good. Press back. Good. Turn. Control V. Don't fall. Set it down when you're ready. Good. And then turn it. Good. Stalder squat. Nice stalder. And then just press it back. Yep.
Nice.
Ooh, nice.
Crab. And one hand lift. Bang, back down.
Got it.
Turn it over bridge. Keep going. Handstand to bridge. And hold it and extend.
Get it up, buddy. You got it.
That's the kind of challenging, creative part, and it's very challenging for my body, for anybody's body doing this. It's been neat to develop core strength that I didn't have, skills and strengths that you never even thought you could do, or that you had no idea that you couldn't do when you started. Like, oh, I can do that. Then you try it, you're like, oh wow, I know I can't do that. I mean, it's been great doing these workshops with you and the rest of the team, just meeting some other people, comparing skill levels, and just kind of picking up pointers from one another has been nice. But yeah, for me, it's just a continuing challenge of trying to expand my flexibility, expand my strength, some focus there, and mental awareness, proprioception, kinesthetic movement, just trying to focus all those together and have that whole body awareness, I think is been neat, and it's a huge challenge in all of this. One of my favorite quotes that I heard somewhere along in the last couple of years: if it's important, you'll find a way. If not, you'll find an excuse. And that's one of the things I try to run through my mind. And if I'm feeling lazy, feeling like, no, I can't do it, maybe I'll just take a break today, whatever. Just try to remember, if I'm looking for an excuse, I'm lowering the importance of this, and I want this to be important. I want the fitness and the improvement to be a goal. And to elevate that up, I know I can't make excuses, and I just have to decide, commit, succeed. Like, you decide you're going to do it, you're going to commit to it, and that kind of helps in this, where we go from, no excuses, just do it and make that decision. And then the other thing is my general coaching mantra: growth comes through discomfort. A lot of times if you don't want to do something, it's because you don't want to be uncomfortable. And so if you change that mindset to, I want to be uncomfortable because that's how I'm going to grow. For me, that's a great personal motivator. It's like growth comes through discomfort. Expand your comfort zone. That's how you get it. And if you don't challenge yourself, if you don't find something that isn't comfortable for you, you never grow. And I think that's a huge one. There's another neat thing this was just in the last couple of weeks, but I think it's just a terrific way to frame and help frame others' mindsets, frame your own, and help frame others, is that if you think about what you're going to do for the day and you say, I have to do this, I have to do that, the suggestion was change have to get to. I've been trying to get that in my mind too. Like, I get to go there today. I get to do this today. I get to work on frogs to handstand days, so I have to, because it puts it in such more positive light in your mind. It makes it so much more, palatable, manageable, helps with the motivation.
Yeah.
I get to do this. This is a gift to me. I have these gifts, being able to move. Not everybody can.
Yeah, even the little everyday things like chores and whatnot, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, all
Like
that.
just reframe it in your mind, and it helps get you through it. It definitely helps get you through things better, I think. I'm excited about continuing to work on muscle ups and trying to level up in the ninja stuff. And my shoulder has been feeling better. I'm starting back into that and working on technique and working on the strength there. If I can just keep myself working on those. I keep setting these goals of dates when I want to get to that, and one thing or another, I'm not meeting them, but I'm trying still to keep it in my mind. Like, I want to, level up in these.
Stay on the path. Right?
Yeah, and then and that's what the joke about Micron. Don't get frustrated. Just each time keep thinking, I get to improve. Sometimes it's in a step back. Next time it's 2 steps forward. I just appreciate the opportunity to learn from you, learn from the other coaches. It's been, like I said, very challenging, but reward comes through challenges and defeat sometimes. There's a great shirt I wear. It's like 1,000 times on the shirt says I've lost many times. I've lost many times. And the very last sentence is, but I've never been defeated. I think that's definitely helps motivate me to keep working at it and keep positive, thinking, I'll get there. The flares are a huge challenge for me, but just in the last week and a half, I've made some strides in those. Definitely improving over where I've at. And I think keeping with the community helps too. It's a little motivational, that, especially when you're like, I'm going to work out today. Well, everybody else has worked out.
Yeah.
Suck it up. You got to get to it. Make it happen.